Shalom, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to Rising Scripts. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hope everybody had a wonderful night. I hope y'all had a wonderful Sabbath yesterday. Now it's time to pick up. It's time to pick back up with Rising Scripts. We're going to jump back into the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch. Let's get a little ways in it. Let's get a little ways in it today. Yeah, a little ways in it. We stopped on, or we'll pick back up on, Enoch foretells to Noah the deluge and his own preservation. That's what we're going to pick up today. I'm tired, but let's get it. Let's blow up the trumpet right quick so we can just go ahead and get into reading. That's what I feel like doing today, just reading, just getting to it. So let's hop to it, man. Let's hop to it and succeed. I have breath to breathe, so that means I have all I need to succeed. So I must succeed. Man, my horn blowing sucked this morning. Oh, it sucked. Enoch foretells to Noah the deluge and his own preservation. And in those days, Noah saw the earth, that it had sunk down, and its destruction was nigh. And he arose from thence, and went to the ends of the earth, and cried aloud to his grandfather Enoch. And Noah said 3 times with an embittered voice, Hear me, hear me, hear me. And I said unto him, Tell me what it is that is falling out of the earth, that the earth is in such evil plight and shaken, lest perchance I shall perish with it. And thereupon there was a great commotion on the earth, and a voice was heard from heaven, and I fell on my face. And Enoch my grandfather came and stood by me, and said unto me, Why hast thou cried unto me with a bitter cry and weeping? And I command him and a command has gone forth from the presence of the Lord concerning those who dwell on the earth, that their ruin is accomplished, because they have learnt all the secrets of the angels, and all the violence of the Satans, and all their powers, and the most secret ones, and all the power of those who practice sorcery, and the power of witchcraft, and the power of those who make molten images for the whole earth. And how silver is produced from the dust of the earth, and how soft metal originates in the earth. For lead and tin are not produced from the earth like the first. It is a fountain that produces them, and an angel stands therein, and that angel is preeminent. And after that, my grandfather Enoch took hold of me by my hand and raised me up, and said unto me, Go forth. I have asked the Lord of spirits as touching this commotion on the earth. And he said unto me, Because of their unrighteousness, their judgment has been determined upon, and shall not be withheld by me forever. Because of the sorceries which they have searched out and learnt, the earth and those who dwell upon it shall be destroyed. And these they have no place of repentance forever. because they have shown them what was hidden, and they are damned. But as for thee, my son, the Lord of spirits knows that thou art pure and guiltless of this reproach concerning the secrets. And he has destined thy name to be among the holy, and will preserve thee amongst those who dwell on the earth, and has destined thy righteous seed both for kingship and for great honors. And from thy seed shall produce a fountain of righteous and holy without number forever. The angels of the waters, bidden to hold them in check. And after that, he showed me the angels of punishment, who are prepared to come and let loose all the powers of the waters which are beneath in the earth, in order to bring judgment and destruction on all who abide and dwell on the earth. And the Lord of spirits gave commandment to the angels who were going forth, that they should not cause the waters to rise, but should hold them in check. For those angels were over the power of the waters. And I went away from the presence of Enoch. Shalom. God's promise to Noah, place of punishment of the angels and of the kings. And in those days the word of God came unto me, and he said unto me, Noah, thy lot has come up before me, a lot without blame, a lot of love and uprightness. And now the angels are making a wooden building. And when they have completed that task, I will place my hand upon it and preserve it, and there shall come forth from it the seed of life, and a change shall set in, so that the earth will not remain without inhabitant. And I will make fast thy seed before me forever and ever, and I will spread above those who dwell with thee. It shall not be unfruitful on the face of the earth, but it shall be blessed and multiply on the earth in the name of the Lord. And he will imprison those angels who have shown unrighteousness in that burning valley which my grandfather Enoch had formerly shown to me in the west, among the mountains of gold and silver and iron and soft metal and tin. And I saw that valley in which there was a great convulsion and a convulsion of waters. And when all this took place, from that fiery molten metal and from the convulsion thereof in that place, there was produced a smell of sulfur, and it was connected with those waters. And that valley, of the angels who had led astray mankind burned beneath that land. And though its valleys proceed streams of fire, where these angels are punished, who had led astray those who dwell upon the earth. But those waters shall in those days serve for the kings and the mighty and the exalted, and those who dwell on the earth, for the healing of the body, but for the punishment of the spirit. And now their spirit is full of lust, and that they may be punished in their body. And for they have denied the Lord of spirits, and see their punishment daily, and yet believe not in his name. And in portion, as the burning of their bodies become severe, a considering change shall take place in their spirit forever and ever. For before the Lord of spirits none shall utter an idle word, and for the judgment shall come upon them, because they believe in the lust of their body and deny the Spirit of the Lord. And those same waters shall undergo a change in those days. For when those angels are punished in these water springs shall change their temperature. And when the angels ascend, this water of the springs will change and become cold. And I heard Michael answering and saying, this judgment wherewith the angels are judged is a testimony for the kings and the mighty who possess the earth, because these waters of judgment minister to the healing of the body of the kings and the lust of their body. Therefore, they will not see and will not believe that those waters will change and become a fire which burns forever. Michael and Raphael are stoned at the severity of the judgment. And after that, my grandfather Enoch gave me the teaching of all the secrets of the book, and in the parables which had been given to him. And he put them together for me in the words of a book of the parables. And on that day, Michael answered Raphael and said, the power of the Spirit transports and makes me to tremble because of the severity of the judgment of the secrets, the judgment of the angels. Who can endure the severe judgment? Who can endure the severe judgment of the angels? Who can endure the severe judgment which has been executed, and before which they melt away? And Michael answered again and said to Raphael, who is he whose heart is not softened concerning it, and whose reins are not troubled by this word of judgment that has gone forth upon them because of those who have thus led them out? And it came to pass, when he stood before the Lord of spirits, Michael said thus to Raphael, I will not take their part under the eye of the Lord, for the Lord of spirits has been angry with them, because they do as if they were the Lord. And therefore, all that is hidden shall come upon them forever and ever. For neither angel nor man shall have his portion in it, but alone they have received their judgment forever and ever. Names and functions of the fallen angels and Satan's, the secret oath. And after this judgment, they shall terrify and make them to tremble, because they have shown this to those who dwell on the earth. And behold, the names of those angels, and these are their names. The first of them is Samaja. The second is Artikapha. The third is Armen. The fourth, Kokabel. The fifth, Turael. The sixth, Rumjal. The seventh, Danjal. The eighth, Nakiel. The ninth, Barakel. The 10th, Azazel. The 11th, Amaros. The 12th, Bartajal. The 13th, BootSoulja337. The 14th, Hananel. The 15th, Turiel. The 16th, Samapasiel. The 17th, Jetrel. The 18th, Tumael. The 19th, Turel. The 20th, Rumael. And the 21st, Azazel. And these are the chiefs of their angels and their names, and their chief ones over hundreds and over 50s and over 10s. The names of the first, Jegon, and that is the one who led astray all the sons of God. What's his name? Jagon. Jegon. And brought them down to the earth and led them astray through the daughters of men. And the second was named Asbiel. He imparted to the holy sons of God evil counsel and led them astray, so that they defiled their bodies with the daughters of men. And the third was named Gadriel, and it is who showed the children of men all the blows of death, and he led astray Eve and showed the weapons of death to the sons of men. Gadriel, he led astray Eve. And the shield and the coat of mail and the sword for battle and all the weapons of death to the children of men. And from his hand they have proceeded against those who dwell on the earth from that day and forevermore. And the fourth was named Penimu, who taught the children of men the bitter and the sweet. And he taught them all the secrets of their wisdom. And he instructed mankind in writing with ink and paper. And thereby many sinned for eternity to eternity and until this day. Penemu. For the men were not created for such a purpose, to give confirmation to their good faith with pen and ink. For men were created exactly like the angels, to the intent that they should continue pure and righteous, and death, which destroys everything, and could not have taken hold of them, and death, which destroys everything, could not have taken hold of them. But through this their knowledge they are perishing, and through this power it is consuming me. And the fifth was named Casdasia, and this is he who showed the children of men all the wicked smitings of spirits and demons, and the smitings of the embryo in the womb, that it may pass away. He taught them abortion. And the smitings of the soul, and the bites of the serpent, and the smitings which befall through the noontide heat, the son of the serpent named Tabiet. And this is the task of Casbiel, the chief of the oath, which has he showed to the holy ones when he dwelt high above in glory. And his name is Bijah. This angel requested Michael to show him the hidden name, that he might enunciate it in the oath, so that those might quake before the name and oath, who revealed all that was in secret to the children of men. And this is the power of this oath, for it is powerful and strong. And he placed his oath, Ake, in the hand of Michael. And these are the secrets of this oath. And they are strong through this oath. And the heaven was suspended before the world was created, and forever. And through it, the earth was founded upon the water. And from the secret recesses of the mountains come beautiful waters. And from the creation of the world and unto eternity. And through the oath, the sea was created. And as its foundation, he set forth the sand against the time of its anger, and it dare not pass beyond it from the creation of the world unto eternity. And through the oath are the depths made fast, and abide and stir not from their place from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the sun and moon complete their course, and deviate not from their ordinance from eternity to eternity. And through that oath the stars complete their course, and he calls them by their names, and they answer him from eternity to eternity. And in like manner the spirits of the water, and of the winds, and of all zephyrs, and their paths from all the quarters of the winds. And there are preserved the voices of the thunder, and the light of the lightnings. And there are preserved the chambers of the hail, and the chambers of the hoarfrost, and the chambers of the mist, and the chambers of the rain and the dew. And all these believe and give thanks before the Lord of spirits, and glorify him with all their power, and their food is in every act of thanksgiving. They thank and glorify and extol the name of the Lord of spirits forever and ever. And this oath is mighty over them, and through it they are preserved, and their paths are preserved, and their counsel is not destroyed. And there was great joy among them, and they blessed and glorified and extolled, because the man of that Son of Man had been revealed unto them. And he sat on the throne of his glory, and the sum of judgment was given unto the Son of Man. And he caused the sinners to pass away and be destroyed from off the face of the earth. And those who had led the world astray, with chains shall they be bound. And in their assemblage, place of destruction, shall they be imprisoned. And all their works vanish from the face of the earth. And from henceforth there shall be nothing corruptible. For the Son of Man has appeared, and has seated himself on the throne of his glory. and all evil shall pass away before his face. And the word of that Son of Man shall go forth and be strong before the Lord of spirits. And this is the third parable of Enoch. We'll go a little bit more. The final translation of Enoch. I think this is verse 70. And it came to pass after this that his name during his lifetime was raised aloft that Son of Man and to the Lord of spirits from amongst those who dwell on the earth. And he was raised aloft on the chariots of the spirits, and his name vanished among them. And from that day I was no longer numbered amongst them. And he set me between the two winds, between the north and the west, where the angels took the cords to measure for me the place for the elect and righteous. And there I saw the first fathers and the righteous, who from the beginning dwell in that place. Two early visions of Enoch. And it came to pass after this that my spirit was translated, and it ascended into the heavens, and I saw the holy sons of God, and they were stepping on flames of fire. Their garments were white, and their raiment, and their faces shone like snow. And I saw two streams of fire, and the light of that fire shone like hyacinth. With a question mark by that. And I fell on my face before the Lord of spirits. And the angel Michael, one of the archangels, seized me by my right hand and lifted me up and led me forth into all the secrets. And he showed me all the secrets of the righteousness. And he showed me all the secrets of the ends of the heavens, and all the chambers of all the stars, and all the luminaries, and whence they proceed before the face of the holy ones. And he translated my spirit into the heaven of heavens. And I saw there, as it were, a structure building of crystals. And between those crystals, tongues of living fire. And my spirit saw the girdle which girt that house of fire. And on its four sides were streams full of living fire, and they girt that house. And round about were seraphim, cherubim, and ophanim. And these are they who slept not, and guard the throne of his holy glory. And I see angels who could not be counted, 1,000 thousands, and 10,000 times 10,000s, encircling that house. And Michael, and Raphael, and Gabriel, and Phanuel, and all the holy angels who are above the heavens go in and out of that house. And they came forth from the house. And Michael and Gabriel, Raphael and Phanuel, and many holy angels without number. And with them the head of days, his head white and pure as wool, and his raiment indescribable. And I fell on my face, and my whole body became relaxed, and my spirit was transfigured. And I cried with a loud voice, with the spirit of power, and blessed and glorified and extolled. And these blessings which went forth out of my mouth were well pleasing before the head of days. And that head of days came with Michael and Gabriel, Raphael and Phanuel, thousands and 10,000s of angels without number. And he, the angel, came to me and greeted me with his voice and said unto me, This is the Son of Man who is born unto righteousness, and righteousness abides over him. And the righteousness of the head of days forsakes him not. And he said unto me, He proclaims unto thee peace in the name of the world to come. For from hence he proceeded, peace since the creation of the world. And so shall it be unto thee forever and ever and ever. And all shall walk in his ways, since righteousness never forsakes him. And with him will be their dwelling place, and with him their heritage. And they shall not be separated from him forever and ever and ever. And so there shall be length of days with that Son of Man, and the righteous shall have peace and an upright way, and in the name of the Lord of spirits forever and ever. All right, we'll stop it there. We'll stop it right there. Enoch was seeing some shit. Enoch was seeing some shit. He told Noah some stuff. He told Noah about the things to come. It even said that he wrote it in a book of parables for Noah. The things that he was taught, he wrote it in the book of parables for Noah. I wonder if that's this, or is it another book? I wonder. But we're definitely over halfway through the book of Enoch. We're definitely over halfway through the book. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing to finish the book and knock it out the way. And then we're going to get on to the book of Jasher. Man, how you doing, Shalom? Let me go to the front of the book for you. So the chapters aren't necessarily, I'm not sure exactly how the chapters are numbered. It's definitely Roman numerals. So this one starts off with 1 through 10, 20, 30, 34. 1 through 34. 1 through 34, but I stopped on, I'll show you how it's let me see, can you see it good? So that's what it is. It's a bunch of Roman numerals. 1 through 34. And I stopped reading on, it says chapter L is 50, 50, 60, 72, chapter 72 to 82. '72 to 82. So that's where we're at right now. Let me see what's going to be the end chapter. I don't know what C is. I think is C 100. C might be 100. I have to look it up. I have to look up the Roman numeral, because those Roman numerals are some we don't use often. Let me see, 50, 60, 70, 80, 89, 50, 60, 70, 80, 89. Yeah, I think C is 100 maybe. But like I said, we're on chapters 72. That's where I stopped. The book of the course of the heavenly luminaries. I don't think it is. I don't think it's the Ethiopian version. It's just an older version. I mean, I don't think it's the Ethiopian version. It just says the book of Enoch the prophet is what it says. It doesn't say that it's an Ethiopian version. I have seen that one before, but it just wasn't in my library. So this is just a book I had in my stuff for years. So I'm just rereading it. I will look into getting the Ethiopian version to see if I would like to see if it's something different in that one. This is how it looks. No, if anybody wants to. Come on. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll try to pick back up tomorrow. tomorrow morning. We'll try to come back tomorrow morning with Rising Scripts again, so we can pick back up in chapter 72 where we left off. Until we finish the book. Until we finish the book, we'll keep pushing. We'll keep pushing on until we finish the book, and we're almost there. We're almost there. We only got this much left to read. We're almost there. But all praises to the Most High, man. I had breath to breathe, so I had all I need to succeed, and I succeeded today in what needed to be done, which was the Rise and Script reading for right now. That was the mission, and the mission was successful. It was successful. I don't even feel good this morning, but the reading went well. The reading went well. The reading went well. We'll keep pushing. We'll finish this one, and then I'll reread the book of Jasher for the next book in or for the next scriptures we'll read for Rising Scripts. And then after I do the book of Jasher, we'll start getting back into the Bible. We've already read all the Apocrypha already. We're still working on the Bible. We read all the Apocrypha. We're almost done with the book of Enoch. We'll glide through the book of Jasher. I think that I've read already, but I think we'll be able to move through that one pretty swiftly. There's a couple other books I want to take a look at. The book of Philo, as well as the other one called The Lost Books of the Bible, even though I don't believe it's the real lost books, but we'll see. I've never read it, so we'll see what it entails, and see if any of the stuff that we read makes any sense, or does it go together. The one thing about the book of Enoch, though, that is pretty much the righteous and unrighteous, those who doing what they're supposed to do and those who not doing what they're supposed to do. And for you to receive the good things, you have to do what you're supposed to do, which is pretty much the same in the Bible. Keep the commandments and live. If you want to have right to the tree of life, then you need to keep the commandments. So despite what other people may say about certain books, that's what I look for. Is it telling me to do what the Most High say do, or is it telling me to go against what the Most High say do? And I'll grade it based upon what's greater. Is it greater to go against, or is it greater to do? And if it's greater to do, then the book will be held for more observance and more time to search out. But if I feel like it's telling me to don't do, then that book is not going to get much. It's not going to get handled very much. It won't get handled very much. So that's my thoughts. Do what you're supposed to do. Figure out what it is and what it ain't, what you can and what you can't, and make it happen. And make it happen. Whatever religion you are, follow your book. Pick up your book. Read your book. See what you can do, what you can't do. Do what you can. Don't do what you can't. See what it is and what it ain't, and make sure you with what it is and not with what it ain't. You know. So don't let people fool you, because they will. Seek for yourself. Seek ye the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek out the wisdom. It's there. Sometimes it's only a page away. Sometimes it's only a page away. Under your nose. Right under your nose. The prophet said this. The prophet said that. The commandment, thou shalt do this. Thou shalt not do that. It is what it is. Keep pushing up. Keep pushing through your walk. Keep pushing to figure out what side you want to be on. Me, I want to be on the side that it said, he did right in the sight of the Lord all his days. And when he rested with the fathers. You know, good shit. You know? He did wickedly all the days. I don't want that. I don't want that. He repented. That's good. I'll take that one too. Yeah, but I'd rather be the one doing right. I want to do right. I want to be right in the sight of the Lord. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hear me. Unblock me, Lord. Unblock me. Unblock me, Lord. Hear my call. Unblock me. If I'm blocked, I hope I ain't blocked. Unblock me. But yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going one day at a time, a little bit at a time. You don't listen to the call of sinners. You don't hear them. You're on the block list. I don't want to be on the block list. I didn't sin before, so I don't want to be on the block list. I hope he got me off of there. I hope the angels heard me and saw me and he's like, he doing better. You can unblock him now. Shalom for the unblock list. Type me in. Put me in that thing. But anyway, yeah. Keep pushing throughout your day. Handle your business. Do what you got to do today, man. Take your own time. Read a little bit of whatever books you're going to read. Just, hey, if you got breath to breathe, then you might as well read. Put it out there. Show some reverence, some type of way. Even if it's about getting a couple of chapters in, a couple of pages in, just something. You should read something every day, a little bit of something every day, and especially towards whatever you believe in or whatever you subscribe to. You should be trying to gain knowledge in your leisure time, at least a little bit a day. That's the most you could do. That's the least. My bad. That's the least you could do is a little bit of trying to gain a little bit more of understanding than maybe you had yesterday, trying to be able to apply a little bit more than you did yesterday, trying to be better than you were yesterday, and hopefully shooting to be better tomorrow if you have breath to breathe. But if you have breath to breathe, then know that you have all that you need to succeed, and take those gifts that you've been given, that another hour, another day, another minute, be grateful for it. You may not be where you want to be, but you are where a lot of other people aren't, and that is breathing. You have opportunity. You have a chance. Don't squander it, like many do, like I have done. So many times I've squandered my opportunities. But we have to be better, learn from our lessons, make adjustments, apply the things that it is, and remove the things that it ain't. Hold on to the things that we can and let go of the things that we can't. So, shalom, everybody, man. Have a wonderful day. Catch me later, man. I'll come back later with Reading with Shalom. I'll try to. Let me not lie. I'll try to come back later with Reading with Shalom later on. We'll try to pick back up in Africans in colonial Louisiana, so we can go ahead and keep moving through that book as well. I'm not sure exact time, but man, when I feel it, I'll jump on. I'll jump on and just go live, just to get kicked back off in this book, because I haven't read from it in about a week or so. But we'll keep pushing. We only have 2 more chapters left, three more chapters left in this book, 9 through 11. We'll keep on seeing what they got going on in there. What lies have they told us that we can unearth the truths that have been hidden in these books that many of us don't want to read. So keep pushing, one day at a time, a little bit at a time. Succeed at small and work your way up to succeeding at great. And before you know it, you'll be a lot further along than you ever thought you could be. you'll have walked so many miles, one foot after the other, one step after the other. By the time you look up, you'll be miles away from where you first started the destination. But it's up to you. Shalom, y'all. Y'all have a good one.